Yes. Now we'll continue the chapter change of state. We have study about matter, state of matter. Now change of state. How the state of matter will change. First of all, we can see matter can change from one state to another on heating or cooling, not by their self. When we heat or when we cool, then the matter will change their state, like melting. How melting is happening? When ice is kept out of refrigerator, it melts into water. The process of changing a solid into liquid on heating is called melting. Why heating is written here? Because the room temperature is very high than the refrigerator, that freezer temperature. So that's why heating is written here. So that ice is in solid state, and when it converted into liquid in water, that is liquid state. So that process is called melting. When ice is kept in warm place, the molecule of ice start vibrating faster and become free from the grid. From they become loosely packed to form water. So when you take out the ice cube or ice from the refrigerator and keeping it simply in the room temperature, so the molecules of the molecules of ice started vibrating, and the force of attraction will losing here, and the molecules now spreading everywhere and it converting into water. That state is melting. Now evaporation. What is evaporation? When evaporation is heated, when water is heated, it changes into water vapor. The process of changing of liquid into on gas on heating is called evaporation. Evaporation means when you are going to heat the water. If as you are in 5th standard, maybe you are having little bit of experience in your kitchen. So when you are boiling the water, you are keeping water for preparing a Maggi or tea on the gas, then water is start heating. First of all start warming, and then it is the temperature is increasing, then it started what heating. So some steam is coming out from the water, that is gaseous state of water. Now liquid is converted into gas. Okay, so that is called evaporation. The process of changing of water into gas on heating, that is evaporation. Now condensation. When you turn off the gas when water is boiled and that steam is coming out, then you cover with lid that container which is on the gas. Then after some time, when you cover out that lid, you can see some water drop on the plate or on that lid. So and that water drop become water again. So the process of changing that water drop into water, when the steam touch a cold surface, it change into water. The process of changing a gas into liquid on cooling, when you turn off the gas, that temperature cool down, then that steam is changing again into water. That process is called condensation. You can have an practical at your home in the presence or in the observation of your parents. So now you understand the change of state, melting, evaporation and condensation. When molecules of steam or water vapor touch a cold surface, their movement slow down, they become less free to move and form water. Now freezing. What is freezing? When water is kept in freezer, it changes into ice. The process of changing liquid into solid on cooling is called freezing. The process when the matter liquid is changing into solid, that is called freezer. And when it will happen? When you keep water in ice tray and keep it in the freezer, then after some hour it will change into solid state, that is ice. Now expansion and contraction of matter. In expansion means spreading. When we heat the matter or any subject, when we heat a substance, the molecules start vibrating rapidly. Rapidly matlab very fastly. The molecules of matter, they uh, start moving very fastly. So because of heating, the matter will expand. Like rubber, if you are um, heat it, then it will now spread, expands. Other way, the contraction, when the matter is keeping on cooling state. Okay, when you are cooling down the substance, the molecule slow down. In expansion they are very rapidly moving, but here that movement of molecule, that is slow down. So because why? Because due to this intramolecular space between the molecules decrease and substance contracts. So that state is called contraction. Understand expansion and contraction? Now the changes in matter. Two type of changes we can see in our daily life, like physical change and chemical change. In physical change, that is physical change, we can say that is temporary change and can be reversed. We can do it again, we can bring it in previous position again. So in physical change, it is temporary change that can be reversed. For example, melting of ice. If ice is melt, we can again make the ice. We can keep that water again in freezer, then it will become again ice. It will convert in ice. Same way, wax of candle. Candle बनती है किससे? Wax से. If we blow the candle, the wax will melt, but that melting wax we can again make the candle. So that is also physical change. Other hand, or in other way, chemical changes, if you can see, that is permanent change. We cannot reverse it. For example, like we burn the paper, then it will convert into ashes. Yes, we cannot bring it again into paper. And other example, that burning of matchstick, cooking of food, and formation of curd from milk. If we making curd from milk, we cannot convert curd into milk again. So that is chemical changes. Now I think not I think but I hope you all understand this chapter very nicely. This is very interesting chapter. Read once again and listen these videos, then you understand nicely. If you are having, after that also you are having any issues, any problem, any query, then you can send to me. I will resolve it. Okay, bye.